You know, a lot of people, they're going to be partying, they're going to be celebrating the Bengals playoff matchup this weekend, and it's going to be probably hard to stay on track and eat healthy. The good news is, though, you can now throw parties that are low calorie. I mean, that's nice, right? The party goddess herself joins us. Marlene Major, good morning to you.
Good morning to you. Thanks for having me.
Okay, so I always like when there are healthier options,
Yes.
especially when you go to these parties and there's all the carbs, the cheeses,
Right.
everything. So what do you
Right.
have for suggestions for people that are throwing these parties or maybe bring some appetizers for themselves?
Right. Well, there are a few tips and tricks that I do. You know, being in LA, we're very conscious about all that stuff, right? So one of the things is have bubble water, because if you have bubble water, you fill up faster. The next thing is make sure you have, like, I love the negative calorie foods, which we'll kind of talk about, but celery, anything that's going to fill you up. And there is one study out that says that if you have soup before you eat, then you eat like 20 or 30% less, something crazy. So why not serve soup shots? Because then everybody can take those, you fill up, you have your bubble water and your celery, and you're like, okay, hi, I'm basically full. Not exactly, but close.
No, I think that's a great idea. And soup is a great thing to put out anyway, especially during these
Right.
cooler months with the football going on and people maybe being
Right.
outside and tailgating. So that's a great idea. I see.
Plus, it slows you down, I think, too. When you eat, you know, it's going to slow you down because you can't be chugging that, right?
Exactly, exactly. All right, so you have a few other things. We have about a minute left, so I want to make sure we get to all
Yeah.
of these healthy options.
So you can do, like, yes, negative calorie foods exist. Make sure to use like vinegar in anything you can, cinnamon, the whole deal. But another great trick is small red plates. Your brain thinks like, oh my gosh, I don't want to eat as much. So just do that, because talk about something that you're not going to notice.
Right.
Then another thing is, like, have some fun games at the event, like play true or false. Like, okay, hi, will mint make you eat less, or is it oregano? No, it is mint. Mint will work. What about if you have ice water? Yes, it actually burns calories. If you're going to drink tequila instead of so many other unhealthy things. And then get this, since we're going with the mint thing, you use Listerine strips, which you can then double as a party favor. You put the Listerine strips on your mouth, you want to eat less. So guess what? I'm going to start investing in the company and have cases of that.
There you go. I'm taking all of these mental notes, and I'm going to go back and probably rewatch this segment after this. Real quick, as we wrap up, where can we go for more information and more info on these tips?
Sure. You can go to our Instagram at The Party Goddess, or you can go to thepartygoddess.com.
Awesome. Thank you so much for joining us today. We really appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.